Day 99. Good evening, my friends, and welcome to the next episode of Blueprince. Last time out, we had a great run. That was an S tier run. That was one for the ages, day 98. I'm going to remember that one fondly. We have opened up safe deposit box number 53 and found a cipher. Well, we're going to have a think about that, but we also have managed to duplicate our observatory, got ourselves a telescope, and so we're going to be very swiftly working our way through the spiral of stars now. We're going to be really knocking that out quite quick. However, we have a cipher to go and investigate, and so today, that's going to be what we're going to be doing. That's what we're going to be doing first. We're not going to start with the draft. We're going to start with this page here. And we'll do the draft later. And, but primarily the focus is on this, right? I want to see if we can do the cipher. And maybe we'll spend some time sort of going through our other clues and so forth, right? But like in terms of some of the open threads that we were talking about previously, so blue tent memos, this is done, right? Evaluate the numeric core, we did it. Look more closely at the aquarium when drained. Try all the keys on box 53, yes, done. Investigate more shrine rewards, ongoing. Right. How do we tackle this? Oops, I didn't mean to gather everything from in here. So, a lot of these end with a D. A lot of these have A in them. And sand is twice, and they're all 4 letters long. Now, okay, so I want to double check actually. She wanted additional material for use in the creation of a cryptograph. And the fact that that is a direct quotation is possibly quite important. So, hang on a second. Let me just make sure I have a full cryptograph definition. Right. Is a cryptogram, a system of secret writing, cipher, a device for translating clear text into cipher. Something written in code or cipher, a code using secret symbols, a device for translating text into cipher, or vice versa. What's a cryptogram then? A message or writing in code or cipher, cryptograph, or an occult symbol or representation. A message or writing in code or cipher. A system of secret writing. Okay. Give me what's the dictionary definition of cipher here? A secret method of writing or recording data, such as by substituting or adding letters or numbers using specifically formed symbols or the like. Writing or a piece of writing done by a secret method, a coded message. The key to a secret method of writing. Someone or something that is not understood, or a mystery or an enigma. Okay. Some might say this outcome is quite fitting poetic justice for tormenting my readers for so many years with seemingly impossible bafflers. Okay, let's reread the start of this letter. My obsession with ciphers was renewed after my brother died, for amongst his journals I found a curious square. A grid of words written in a hand I immediately recognised, my mother's. Accompanying this discovery were numerous pages containing traces of my brother's fruitless attempts over the years to decipher this grid. It was a bittersweet find. The excitement I felt was tempered by memories of the unique bond my mother and brother always shared. I was the child with an interest in puzzles and wordplay, yet it was Simon to whom she bequeathed the cryptic gift. With all respect to my late brother, it became clear after spending some time poring over his notes that he was not very suited to this challenge. Occasionally he stumbled upon some promising ideas, but none of them were thoroughly pursued. It would be handy to know vaguely along the lines of what they have been thinking thus far. Where I will give him credit, however, is in the extensive research he conducted, combing through a career's worth of my mother's notes and correspondence. That's the only clue. Additional material. Additional material for use in the creation of a cryptograph. Additional. Do you know what? I think I've got it. Because they're all 4 letters long, aren't they? They're all 4 letters long. And a numeric core has to be exactly 4 numbers in length, doesn't it? Not necessarily 4 digits in length, but it's got to be 4 numbers in length. Is that really it? I tell you what, if that's it, but they all evaluate out as real words, that would be really strange. Oh, that's going to take a long time to do. I mean, like, maybe let's try the first couple and see if it evaluates out to something. Like, what I'm thinking is, I mean, is it literally, like, we've literally joked about it before, the A is 1, B is 2, C is 3 cipher, right? Would it really be that? Interestingly enough, there's a lot of A's and there's a lot of D's, and that would kind of explain why so many of these end up with D's, wouldn't it? Because if D is 4, and A is 1, is A the most common letter on here? How many of these do we have as A's? Because certainly, if you're looking at doing A as 1, B as 2, and you can turn these all into numeric cores, having one of them be 1 would definitely make the calculation a bit quicker, wouldn't it? And so many of these have A's in them. Like, there are literally 7 which don't. Oh, that's going to take an age. Okay, well, settle in. Settle in. Because if this isn't it, this is going to be the episode, right? This is going to be the episode. So we'll try. Do you know what? Right. We'll try like the first couple and see if it like looks like it's doing anything. So this episode is going to involve a lot of me going A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I is 9. A, B, C, D, E, F, G is 7. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P is 16. Do you know what? I'm going to speedrun strats this. Q, R, S, 19. Now watch as I mess that up. Mess the counting. If you mess the counting up, you really would be stuck, wouldn't you? Pigs is going to be a real pig of one to evaluate, though, actually, because it doesn't have an A in it. Maybe I should start... Do you know what? Let's start with sand, because sand appears twice. Oh, do you know what, actually? Right, big brain play. Let's start with sand, because sand appears twice, and if sand... Wait, no, hang on. All it's going to evaluate... Hang on, if this is a numeric core, it's not going to make a word, is it? It's going to make a number. So we'll then have to translate it back. So wait, hang on. If these are numeric cores, each word would become a 2-digit number. And so that would have to go back into a letter, I suppose. And if it's going back into a letter, that would be wild. For all of these to end up being, like, real words. Nah, it doesn't sound right. So hang on. Each of these words would end up evaluating down to a single letter. And there's only one repeat letter in the whole message? Does that sound right? Okay, nah, I'm feeling more skeptical about this now. Let's evaluate sand. So it's 19, A is 1, N is A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N. 14. Okay, so we've got 19, 1, 14, and 4. 19, 1, 14, and 4. So the first thing always has to be... Is this actually going to be a thing? Because when we did the one before... Because you've got to try all the permutations to get something which is a whole number and it's the lowest possible whole number you can make. So... And so having 1 and 2 2s was really useful. Okay, 19, 1, 14, and 4. Well, 19 can only... Okay, which is the one that we're going to divide with? Well, 19 and 14... Oh, God, if you multiply up 19 and 14, you're donezo, aren't you? Oh, do you know what, though? 19 minus 14 is 5. You multiply that by 4, you get 20 divided by 1. 20? Could you make a number which is lower than 20 out of these? So hang on. Okay, well 20... A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T. T? Okay, let's try male. Right? So M is going to be 13. L, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L is 12. probably could have got that without counting it, because L is literally the letter before M. So male would be 13. That's an awkward one, isn't it? 13. 1. Do you know, because we've also got maid down here. So 13, 1. I is 9. And then for male, we've got 12. Well, which one are you multiplying by here? Which one you're dividing? Like, you're going to do like 13 times 9 is 117. You can't divide that by 12. That's not divisible by 12. Do you know what? You could do 13 minus 12 times 9 would be 9 divided by 1 again. You could make 9. Could you get lower than 9 with that? Well, that would be I. And so then wait, so then if you were doing rather than male, you were doing maid, you replace that with a 4. Well, now you can do 13. Well, now you do 13 minus 9 is 4 times 4, right? Wait, no, because that gives you 16. But 13 minus 1. Oh, shoot, wait. 13 hang on. 13 minus 9 is 4, times 4 is 16. Divided by 1, 16. 13 minus 4 is 9. Divide that by 9 is 1 multiplied by 1. That can be 1. That could be 1. Yeah? 13, 1, 9, 4. This could be 1, couldn't it? Wait, hang on. Does it have to be a 2-digit number? Sorry. Numeric cause. No, yeah. Numeric cause can be a single digit. So this is right, isn't it? 13 minus 4 divided by 9 times by 1. That equals 1. I guess we keep going, right? I guess we keep going. Date. Date is going to be 4, 1. T is... Oh, well, hang on. We know S is 19. T is 20. E is 5. Ooh. That can also be A, right? 4 times 5 divided by 20. No, wait, hang on. Then you're going to need minus 1. So that's 0. I don't think that's allowed. So I think it has to be positive, right? 4 times 5 divided by 20 minus 1. Nah, that's going to be 0. And it's got to be larger than 1. The smallest whole number possible. For a game that is really exacting on its language, whole number is an incredibly ill-defined term here. Let's go and assume that it can't be 0. So what would be the next one we could do? 4 adding 5 can't divide into 20. 20 divided by 5 20 divided by 5 minus 1 times 4 would be 12. So we get 12. 20 minus 4 is 16. You can't then get the 5 out of that. 20. No, hang on, wait. Is that right? Yeah, no, 20 divided by 5. 20 divided by 4 would be 5. Minus 5 times 1, that's still 0. It could be 12. Could be 12. Like, the 1 gotta be 1, right? Can't be anything but 1. Can't be lower than 1. Could be 12. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L. L. Okay, let's try head, because there's also got small numbers to it. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H is 8. So the next one would be 8, 5, 1, 4. This is going to be a low number, right? This divided by this. And that's 2. You can't then divide that by 5. 8 minus 5 is 3. 8 minus 5 is 3 times by 4. You could get 12 again out of this. 8 minus 5 is 3 times 4. 8 minus 4 is obviously 4. Times 5 is 20. That's no good. You take 1 off the 5, you get 6. 4. 5 minus 1. 5 minus 1 times 4 divided by 8. Hang on. Yeah, 5 minus 1 is 4. Times by 4. 16 divided by 8. You can get 2 out of this, can't you? Is that right? Hang on. 5 minus 1. 4 times 4 is 16. Divided by 8. Yeah, that equals 2. So that is B. Okay. Yeah, should we do clam next? I will note at this point we've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We've done 6 of these, and none of these have been above 20 so far, which is kind of interesting because the first one we did came out at 53. But obviously, if we ever get one which is above 26, then we know what we're doing is not correct. But so far, it's working. So my confidence is increasing. Let's do clam next. So clam is C is... no, come on. Clam is 3. L we did earlier is 12. 1. And M is 13. This feels like we could get a 3 out of this, right? So... 1... No, you can't do 1 plus 12, because then that's plus 1 plus 12, isn't it? It's 13 minus 1 divided by 12 times 3, isn't it? Equals 6. Is that right? 13 minus 1 divided by 12 times 3. Yeah. So that's going to be a C. We're not going to get less than 3 out of that. Almost certainly not. Almost certainly not. So that's a C. Not sure what the message it's going to be trying to tell me is. Shall we try pigs to get the first one? So this is what, 16, 9, 7. These are horrible numbers. And S is 19. 2 prime numbers in this. Okay, well 19 minus 7 is 12. We can't divide that by 9 or by 16. 16 minus 9 is 5. That's not terribly helpful. 19. 19 times 7. No. That's not going to help, because multiplying 2 prime numbers together isn't going to get you something that you can divide by something else, is it? So yeah, there's no point multiplying those together. 16, 9, 7, 19. 9. I feel like we've got to start with the 19. You can't divide 70 by 16, can you? No, it's 4.375. Nineteen and 7 both being prime is horrendous, right? We need to take these away. Maybe we need to take these away from each other. 19 minus 7 is 12. 12 times 9, 108. Divide that by 16. No, that doesn't do it. That doesn't do it. What about 12 times 16? Divide that by 9. Nah, it's just over 21. Okay, what about 19 plus 7? That gives us 26. No, you can't do 19 plus 7, because then you've got plus 19 plus 7. The first number is teal. The first number is teal only. We can't be adding numbers to any of this. Oh, I've not made that mistake anywhere else, have I? Oh, shoot, I've not actually written my calculation down on any of these except the last couple. Okay, fine. We'll go back and check later if what we're doing starts making no sense. 16, 9, 7, 19. 19 minus 16 is 3. 19 minus 16 is 3. 3 times 7 is 21. No, you can't divide 21 by 9 either. Tell you what, this is going to be a long episode. This is going to be a long episode. We're not even started drafting yet. Can you make a numeric core out of any 4 numbers? No. You can't make a numeric core out of any 4 numbers, can you? Because imagine if you had 4 prime numbers. Right? Yeah, you're not guaranteed. Oh, do you know what? That's a bit of a sweeping statement. Are you guaranteed to be able to make a numeric core out of any 4 numbers? I don't know. Don't know. What if you had 4 3s? You have 3 plus 3 is 6. Divided by 3 becomes 2. Multiplied by 3. Actually, that works. You just get 6. The answer's 6. So 4 prime numbers not necessarily a problem. Maybe 4 degenerate prime numbers that are all equal to each other is maybe a bit of a special case. Ah. 19 times 2 is 38, right? Just thinking, 9 minus 7 times 19. 38. Can't divide that by 16, though. No. If this one doesn't evaluate, then what we're doing is not correct anyway. So I don't think there's much value in moving on to a different one and coming back to this one later. Because if this one doesn't evaluate, then what we're doing is wrong. It is weird that the rest of these would work, though. Like, none of these are evaluated out to like a 50 or a 60 or whatever. Let me have a double check on these numbers. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I is 9. A, B, C, D, E, F, G is 7. H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S is 19. It must be something really weird. Okay, what's 9 times 19? 171. Well, 160 times 16 times 10 is obviously 160. You would add another 16 to that, it becomes 176. Okay, what about 7 times 19? That's 133. That's 133. If you divide that by 16, that becomes 8 and a bit, right? 16 times 8, 128. Nah, so 133. It's not 7 short. Wait, no, 9 short is what I'm looking for. Wait, did I say 133? 7 times 19, 133 plus, no, it can't be plus 9, minus 9, 124, divide that by 16, no, can't be plus, it's got to be minus, divide or multiply. Like 19 times 16 is 304. If you divided that by 9, you're on 33. (16 times 19). Divide that by 7. Nah, still doing fractions. So 19 minus 9 would be 10, 70. 16's into 70. That doesn't go. Right, because 8 times table. That's no good. $16 minus 7 is 9. But add 19, you're not into the 9 times table for divide. Oh, wait, hang on. 16 minus 7 is 9. Divide it by 9 plus 19. Oh, 16 minus 7 is 9. Divided by 9 times 19. That gives you 19. Which would be S. Ah. Stilpuk. Let's continue. Let's continue. Peak. Peak. M-N-O-P. P is 16. E is 5. A is 1. And K, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, 11. 11. 11's an awkward one again. But you could do 16 minus 11 is 5, divided by 5, times 1 is 1. No. Yeah, 16 minus 11 is 5, divided by 5 is A. Is that A? Okay. Interesting. Interesting. So no, what I said earlier about sand being the only repeated letter, it's not true, because you can have different words evaluate out to the same letter. Okay, well, having done 9 of these, and they all give you an answer below 26, I now have quite a strong degree of confidence that we're now doing the right thing. This feels like we're doing the right thing. The letters aren't making sense, but like, that feels like we can fix that later. That feels like we could fix that later. Okay, Joya. This must be a weird one because we don't see J and Y anywhere else, right? So that must be a weird one. So J is E, F, G, H, I, J. 10. M-N-O is 15. Y is 25 and A is 1. Okay. This gives me a bit of a hint as to how Tonda might have set about trying to create these. Well, again, okay, look, this is also an A, right? Isn't it? Because 25 minus 15 is 10, divide it by 10, times by 1. You can make an A. Okay. Well, we're sending our love down the well. Well, it's A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W. 23 23, 5, and then we've got to repeat 12 and 12. Right. How are we going to deal with this 23? Well, 23 minus 5 is 18. (23, 5, 12, and 12). 23 minus 12 is 11. Can't divide that by 5 or by 12. Like, 11 times 5 is not divisible by 12, and 11 times 12 is not divisible by 5. I can tell that without calculating it, because 5 isn't a factor of 12, and it's obviously not a factor of 11, because 11's a prime number. So 23 minus 5 is 18. That at least shares some factors with 12, but dividing it by 12 you're going to get like 1.5. And then you need to multiply that by 12. Yeah, no, that'll work then, right? 23 minus 5 is 18. Divided by 12, multiplied by 12. We get you 18. Okay. 18. We'll put a question mark on that one. Blimey, what is 18? QRR? Yeah, it's an R, isn't it? Qatar. Okay. Part of me is wondering whether I should put a cut here, so and then just fill out the rest of the grid, and we'll come back to it once I've got the message. But part of me is thinking, nah, you guys probably want to watch the live. Do you want to watch the live mental arithmetic? If you want to watch the live mental arithmetic, stick around. If you want to skip straight to whatever message this comes out as being, I guess you could skip forward. I'll put a time code in here for where you should skip to. I'll make a little note that, like, yeah, about 40 minutes in, I need to put a time code in. Okay, good. If I forget to do it, don't blame me. Next one. Toad. Well, T is 20, right? Wait, is that right? Yeah, T is 20. T is 20. O. M. N. 14. O is 15. That's convenient, maybe. 1 and 4. Well, 20 divided by 4 is 5. No, wait. 20 minus 15 times 4 divided by 1 is 20. So you could get 20 out of this. You could try and get 20 out of this. Can you do better? Can you do better than 20? The 1 kind of limits your options, doesn't it? You can't really do... No, you can't have minus 15. 20 minus 15 is 5, yes. If you did... Well, yeah, anything you do with a 20 and the 4 is not going to then be divisible by 15. No, wait, you can do better. You can do 20 plus 4. No, you can't have a second plus. No, you can't do a second plus. You can't do a second plus. Wait, what's 20? 20 times 4 is 80. 80 is not divisible by 15. Okay, so 20 would be a T. Let's put that in for now. Card. Let's go back over here again. So that's 3, 1. R is 19. No, 18. 18. Oh, that was almost a terrible error. RST, yes, 18. And D is 4. Okay, well, 18 divided by 3 is 6. Minus 2 times 1? The answer's 4? I reckon you could get 4 out of that. 18 divided by 3. No. 18 divided by 3 is 6. Minus 4 is 2. I reckon you get 2. Okay, don't think you're going to do better than 2. That's 18 divided by 3. So that's 6. Minus 4 times 1. Yeah. Okay, so you got B here. TB. Maybe the I mean the word gap, it might not be yeah. Cat, art, B something, LB. I mean, I've started, so I'll finish, right? Will and well. Here's a very close one, right? This is rather than 23, 5, 12, 12. This one's going to be 23, 9, 12, 12. Right? I is 9. Yeah. Now, 23, 5, 12, and 12. We got 18 out of that because we did... Oh, so 23, 9, 12, 12. Can we do the same thing? 23 minus 9 is 14. Divide by 12 times 12. You get 14 out of that. Quite straightforwardly. What does 14 evaluate to? Is I is 9. J, K, L, M, N. Could be N. Could you do better than that, though? 23, 9, 12, 12. 23 is such an awkward number to work with. The 23 minus 9 is 14. 23 and 12. We really couldn't do very much with that, with the other one. Don't know. Let's leave it as N for now. Tape. Tape. What did I say T was? 21. P is 16. And 5. Could be 20. Could be 20 again. Yeah. I'm seeing more and more of these ones that look really deliberately kind of... Yeah, 20, 16 and 5. So 20 minus 16 is 4 times 5 divided by 1 could be 20. 20 is another T. Another T. B BNT. I'm starting to get less confident on this as time goes on. Okay, legs is 12, 5. G is 7. And then S is 19. Well, 19 minus 7 is 12. Divided by 12 times 5 is 5. So E seems like a pretty reasonable one. It's going to be hard to beat E. Tree QRS is 18, 20, 5, 5. 18, 20, 5 and 5. Well, 20 minus 18 multiplied by 5 divided by 5. Again, it's going to be 2. Another B. Weird. Is this message in Eurasian, do you think? 20 minus 18, definitely 2. Times 5 divided by 5. That's going to be the best you're going to get out of that. B. I'm going to get rid of these lines here and here. Still Burkatat Bunteb Road 18, 15, 18, 15, 1 and 4. 18, 15, 1 and 4. You can make 12 out of that. 18 minus 15 times 4 divided by 1. You make 12. We've seen 12 a couple of times, right? 12 is L. Can you do better than 12? This giving you a 3 with 2 other 1-digit numbers is pretty good. Pretty good. You can't take 4 or 1 from 18 to make 15. If you could like minus 1 of these to make 15, so that you divide by 15 to get 1, you could do better. You can't do that anyway. 18 minus 4, 14. Yeah, doesn't work. Okay. Slab 19, 12, 1 and 2. Whoops, wrong colour. 19, 12, 1 and 2. What can we do with that? Well, 19 minus 12 is 7 times 2. You can get 14 out of that. This is the point where I'm starting to think, gosh, maybe I should have arranged where I was writing these a little bit better. Yes, you can make 14. 7 divided by 2, you can't really do anything with that. 19 minus 2 is going to be 17. That's a terrible number to work with. 19 minus 1 is 18 over 2 would be 9, but then you've got to multiply it by the 12, so that's not going to work. 14 would be N. Okay, and then here we have 18, 15, 3 and K. 18, 15, 3 and K. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K. 11. 18, 15, 3, and 11. It definitely strikes me that some of these letters are definitely easier to get than others, right? 18, 15, 3, and 11. Well, 18 minus 15 will give you 3. You multiply that by 11, but then divide by 3. You can make 11. You could make 11, which would be K, which would give you blank here. $18, 15, that's 3. Multiplied by 11 divided by 3 gives you 11. Right? Yeah. At this point, having done 20 of these and not a single one has evaluated it over 26, I'm like 99% confident this is the way. I am less confident that all of these letters are accurate, because we might be able to go lower on some of these and not realise it. I'm very happy that that makes an actual word, though. Okay, final 5. Hand A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. So that's 8, 1, 14, and 4. 8, 1, 14, and 4. Well, 14 minus 8 is 6. Multiply that by 4, you get 24. Which is an X. And that kind of makes me feel that that is not the letter that they're thinking of. The 1, again, kind of limits what you can do. 4, 8 divided by 4 is 2. No. 14's a horrible number. 7 times 2, isn't it? So it doesn't share very many factors with 8 and 4. It only shares 2 as a factor. You could do 8 minus 1 is 7. Divided by 14 would be a half. Times 4 is 2. We could get another B. We could get another B out of this. Hang on. Yeah, that's correct, isn't it? 8 minus 1 minus 1 divide... Well, it doesn't really matter which order you do it in. You do it times by 4 divided by 14. That is... I have evaluated that correctly, right? So 8 minus 1 is 7. Times that by 4 is 28. Divide that by 14. Yeah, that's 2. So we can make B out of this. Okay, the next one is vase. So QRSTUV 22 on vase. So 22 1 5 for the E, and the S is 19, isn't it? Okay. What do we get for this one then? What do we get for this one? Well, 22 minus 19 is going to be 3. Multiply that by 5. You could get 15. You could get 15. Can you do better than 15? I mean, 15's okay, isn't it? It's, O. Uh, 19 being a prime number. Yeah, nah. I think we're happy with O. Right, we'll take... I also haven't noted down which of these I'm most sketchy on. Like, the ones where I've managed to evaluate it down to 1, and some of the ones where I've evaluated it down to 2, I'm reasonably confident on, because you can't get a number which is lower than 1 in a numeric core. So, I don't know. Yeah, we'll just... But yeah, some of these I'm a little bit more sketchy on than others. But I feel like our method is reasonable here. I wanna check that my understanding of this rule, of these rules, are correct up here. So, take any number with 4 more digits. Without changing the sequence, of course. Because, yeah, to get 53, it was 1,000 divided by 200 times 5, blah, 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 without changing the sequence. I've just been putting these letters down randomly. Shoot, I don't even know which one's going to be correct. Okay. Right. Speedrun time. Okay. I've written down most of these. So let's try and go through this and see where we can get to. Right. Pigs? No. That's sand, right? S-A-N-D. It was S-A-N-D. I've come out with 20 somehow. 19 times 1. No, 19 divided by 1. Yeah, this one works. 19 divided by 1 minus 14 times 4 equals 20. That's fine. Right, okay. We're going to swap the colour. Yeah. Right, T. Fine. Next one. 13. This is male. 13, 1, 9, 12. 13 minus 1 times 9 divided by 12 equals 9. So I still in effect. Okay. Some of these are going to be fine, because even if we've been fiddling around with the order, as long as we've used multiply and divide straight after each other, those will commutate anyway. It's only if we've done it in such a way that we had to multiply something before minusing it and then dividing it and so on. Okay, so I is still fine. What do we do for this one then? Oh, this sand also. This will come out to the same thing. Right. Date. D-A-T-E. That's this one down here. We came out with 12. 4, 1, 25. 4. Okay. 4, 1, 25. What can we do with 4, 1, 20? Man, I wish I'd written down the calculations. I Wish I'd written down the calculations. Right. 4, 1. What's this one? 13, 1, 9, 4. What's 9? That's I, isn't it? 4 is D. A, I, D. Is this made? This is made. Right. So, 13... minus 1, no, 13, yeah, 13 minus 1 is 12 times 9 over 4, so 12 over 4 is 3, 9, no, that'd be 27, that wouldn't work. Hang on, how did I get 1 here? 13... minus 4. Oh, I did 13 minus 4 divided by 9 times 1. So that's not going to work, right? This one's not going to work. So what can I do then? 13. I can times or divide by 1. That's fine. I could do minus 9 then, which gets me to 4 divided by 4. I can still make 1. 13 times 1 minus 9 divided by 4. That gives me 1. Okay, so A, this A on made still stands. Okay. So then this one, 4/1/25, that's date. 4... I mean, times 20 divided by 5 is the same as times by 4. So 4 times 4, that could be 16. Could be 16. What's 16? P? 4, yeah, times 20 divided by 5. 4, we could do... Oh no, that would require... No, we can't get 16. Wait, we could still get 12. We could still get 12. 4 minus 1 is 3, times 20 divided by 5 is the same as times 4, so that would actually still equal 12. So that one still stands. Okay, we're sort of lucking out on these, because the reason, as I was saying, the reason a lot of these are standing is because I've done multiply by one number, divide by another number. It actually doesn't matter which order you do that in. And the first operation is always plus. So it's only it's only going to be where I've gone and multiplied by something, minus the number, and then divided it. But I've done that pretty rarely because that's a kind of harder thing to do. So I was just kind of taking the easy path. So then pigs was up here, right? That was this one. 16, 9, 7, 19. Did this work? So 16. See, I've done this. I think I've done this wrong then, yeah? Because I've done 16 minus 7 divided by 9 times 19. And that's not allowed. So how am I going to get this one then? So 16. So what was I trying to do by doing 16 minus 7? I was trying to turn this into 9, wasn't I? Oh, shoot, but I could do it the other way around. I could do 16 minus 9 to turn it into 7. Alright. So, rather than 16 minus 7, that's kind of neat the way that one's turned out, isn't it? So I did 16 minus 7 divided by 9 times 19, which equals 19. But you could equally do 16 minus 9 divided by 7, and it's the same answer. Is that just a coincidence? That must just be a coincidence. But it means that this one is the same. I tell you what, this also makes calculating, if you can't rearrange them, it makes calculating them actually a lot quicker. So, HEAD, that's this one, 8514, we came out with 2. How did we come out with 2? We did... How did we come out with 2? 8 over 4 times... No, we did 5. Oh, here it is. We did this one here. Right. 5 minus 1 times 4 divided by 8. So that's 4 times 4 with 16 divided that by 8 equals 2. Okay, but we've changed the order of that wildly. So 8 minus 5 is 3 times 4. So we can get 12 still. We can get 12 still. Can you do better than 12? 8 if you times by 5, you're going to get 40. Divided by 4, you're going to end up with 10. But you're going to minus the 1 first. So 8 times 5 is 40. But if you minus 1, you're not getting something that's divisible by 4. So it can't be multiply. Can't be multiply as the first action. 8 can't be plus. And you can't do divide. So it has to be 8 minus 5. That's going to give you 3. You have to do the divide by 1, so you've got to multiply by the 4. So yeah, 12 is the only answer. So that makes that L as well. Okay, and that actually gives us a word then. That gives us the word still. Okay. Man, this is going to be such a long episode. Okay, so. Clam. Can I tick these off as we've done them? Done. Right. CLAM. Yeah, that's this one, right? And again, we've rearranged this one. 13 minus 1. Yeah. So we've rearranged that. That doesn't work. So. 3, 12. Can't be minus. So it has to be multiply or divide. Can't be divide. So it's got to be multiply. 3 multiplied by 12. Did I just not understand this rule for the first time I did it either? Because this really severely limits. Your options actually, doesn't it? So 3. Do you know what? It's wild that it still comes out with like actual words though, doesn't it? So this has got to be multiplied. So that's 36. Oh shoot. We're going to need to divide by 13. So wait, 35 divided by 13? Is that a thing? That's not a thing. No. So... I mean, you could do 3 minus 12. But that's no good, because you're not going to make that positive again. So wait. Oh man, literally after I just said that this made it a lot simpler as well. So 3 times 12 is 36. Divided by 1 minus 13. 36 minus 13 is 23. It's still within the alphabet. What does that end up being then? So T is 20. T, U, V, W. Okay. Right, fine. Peak. Dunno. Peak. Oh, is that this one? 16. 5, 1, 11. Yeah, K is 11, right? A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K. Yeah, it is, right. So that's that one. So peak is P, 16. We can get this to be the same thing, can we? 16 minus 5 is 11 times 1 divided by 11. Okay, yes, that can be A still. That can be A. Da da da. Is the answer here going to be water? Still water? Let's have a look. What's this one? Oh yeah, Joya. That was this one, which happens to turn out to be 10, 15, 25, 1. Well, 10 plus 15 divided by 25 times 1. Yep, fine. That is indeed an A. Whoops. Okay, well. Actually, can I? There we go. I might want to refer to what that one was. Right, so it is an A. Wait, hang on, that's not how you spell water then, is it? Water. Hang on, I have done that right, haven't I? The answer's not still water. Water's spelt with an E. 10, 15, 25, 1. 10 plus 15 divided by 25 times 1. No, you can't do plus. You can't do plus. It's not A. No. Wait, so what is it then? 10 can't be minus 15. Shoot, 10 times 15 divided by 25. Oh, that's 6. Minus 1. It is an E. It is an E. Okay. It is an E. So what do you reckon the odds are that this R stands then? So that's well, which was this one here. 23 minus 5 multiplied by 12 divided by 12. Yeah, that calculation still works. So, still water. Toad, then, that's this one here. 20 minus 15 is 5 divided by 1 times 4 equals 20. So that could still be a T. What was this one? Was that card underneath there? It is card underneath there. I'll put that there for the moment. Where do we write this? C-A-R-D. Yeah, fine. What did I write? Oh, I wrote 18 divided by 3 minus 4 plus 1. No, times 1. Okay, well that's wrong anyway then. So 3... That 18 and 3, that's a trap, that is, isn't it? Because you're easy to get 6 out of that. Okay, what are we doing with this 18 then? Can't add it. Guess you got to multiply it. Okay, so 3 minus 1 times 18 is 36. Divide that by 4, it's going to be 9. 9 is I. 9 is I. Okay. This N was will. That's this. Yeah. 23, 9, 12, 12. So 23 minus 9 makes 14, and then 12, 12. Okay. So the N stands T, I, N, T, A, P, E, 20, we need the minus 16, 20, divided by 1, minus 16 times 5, yes, that T can still stand. Tint. Okay, and then legs. L-E-G-S. 12 minus 5. No, 12 times 5 would be 60. Minus 7. Divide that by 19. Nah, that doesn't work. Man, 19 is a horrendous number, isn't it? Just one of the worst. It's just one of the worst numbers, just in general. Okay, 12. Like 12 minus 5 is 7. Times 7 is 49. I don't think 49's on the 19 times table, is it? It's not. It's about 2.5. Shall we save the 19 for a minus? The thing is though, 12 times 5 is 60. That's not divisible by 7. You could do 12 times 7, which is... that's not divisible by 5. So we can't do minus on the 19, right? The 19 either has to be a multiplier or a divisor. Okay, so it's either got to be 12 times 5 minus 7, which isn't an integer, or 12 minus 5 times 7. No. Huh. Okay, somehow I came out with 5 for this one. Oh, do you know what? I think I came out with 5 for this one in like one of the worst ways. Yeah, I did 19 minus 7 divided by 12 times 5. Yeah, that's no good. So you got to start with 12. Okay, maybe we come back to that one. I don't know. Okay. Next one then was 18, 25, and 5. So 18... Wait, hang on. This was tree. Yeah, 18, 25, and 5. 18... Can't do minus 20. Can't do divide by 20. It's gonna need to be 18 times 20, right? Which is 360. Divide that by 5. That's gonna be nowhere near. Minus 5 and then divide that by 5? No, that's not gonna be anywhere near what we want to get to. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. That doesn't make sense. 18, 20, 5 and 5. R comes before T alphabetically. It's tree. T is 20. Nah, it's 2018. It's 2018. Would certainly help if I actually wrote it down in order, wouldn't it? Oh, shoot. I should check whether I've written that one down in order then, shouldn't I? Right. Well, 2018... That's 2 times 5 divided by 5. Right, B stands. B stands. Okay, B stands. L-E-G-S. L-E-G-S. And that 7 is correct, right? A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Yeah, it is. 7. L-E-G-S. Okay, fine. Well, I guess we'll come back to that one then. What's the next one then? Road. Road. Which one's road? It's this one, right? QRST, yeah, 18, 15, 1, 4. Take that away from that, gives you 3, yeah, 12 stands. 12 stands, that's fine. I'm assuming blank is just going to stand, because what are the odds that that would come out to be a real word anyway, right? SLAB, this minus this is going to be 7 times 2, 14, that's fine. And then rock was a really funny one, wasn't it? But yeah, you do 18 minus 15. Okay, do you know what? A lot of these are actually formulated as the gap between these two, like, divided by this one times by this one. But yeah, that comes out to be 11 as well. So K is fine. So that K is fine. Then we've got... hand and vase. Hand is H-A-N-D. That was... oh, times 4 divided by 14. You can do that. Yeah, you can swap the order of that, and that will be fine. So B stands. Right, okay, and then this one's then vase, is it? V-A-S-E. Vase is 22... 22 minus 5 is 17. That's a 19. No, wait. It's going to be 22, 1, 19, 5. Right? So we minus the 19 from the 22. Times or divide by the 1. That's fine. Minus the 19 on the 22. That's 3. Yeah, it's going to be 15 still. Right, which is an O. Okay. Safe. Okay, right. We're into new ones now then. So safe, S-A-F-E. S is 19, 1. F is 6. E is 5. Oh god, I'm starting to get tired now. We're going to do this and I'm going to take a break. Right. 19165. 19 minus 1 divided by 6 times 5. That's 15 again. Yeah. Clay is 3, 12, 125. Gosh. 3 times 12 is 36. Minus 25 would be 11. 11 is A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K. Book. What do you reckon that one's going to be an S? Toes. That's 20. That's 20, 15, 5, and 19. What does that make then? Oh, you can make 19 out of that. There you go. Yeah, it's an S. 20 minus 15 divided by 5 times 19 is 19. Right. Still water. Is this going to be an S as well? Am I looking for 19 out of that one? Still water, tints, blank, books. Even if that was right, what does that mean? Like, what? Still water. Is that an S? I don't see how it could be anything other than an S. Still water tints blank. Still water tints blank books. We don't have any blank books. Like, if this was something like Quern, I'd be like, great, let's grab a book. Blank books. I cannot think of a single book we've picked up that's been blank. And most of the books you can't pick up anyway. Like, I would think to myself, okay, we fill the reservoir or we fill the well and we dip the book. A blank book. Okay. It's almost certainly got to be tints, right? Can we get 19 out of this? We get 19 by this turning out to be a 1. Which you can do if you do 12 minus 5 divided by 7 times 19. That'll give you 19. It's an S. It is an S. It is an S. Okay. Right. Gosh. Still water, tints, blank books. Still water, tints, blank books. Like, we've kept a copy of most of our books. And there ain't many that are blank, to be honest. Did I miss a draft strats? 3, 2, 4, 5. Oh yeah. Guess I might have done. Yeah. berry picker. Instead of picking a floor plan, you could pick a berry. We've never seen this one. Draft a random floor plan from your draft pool, disregarding rarity. What does the berry do for you? There's the dead end contest. Oh, do you know what? Yeah, denoted in verse. I've forgotten about that. I might have to think about that one some more. I think I might have to think about that one some more. But maybe if we draft the house, some inspiration will strike. Okay, let's continue with our day. Yeah, so we'll have to think about that one. We will have to think about that one. So as far as our drafting goes, we're on Blessing of the Tinkerer. So whenever we draft a mechanical room, we are going to trigger our current experiment. That's fine. So we can't work on Shrine Blessings today. So we'll throw that one in there. Notable that we have the well fountain. Well, I guess it's a well, isn't it, rather than a fountain? Is it a well? You don't really drink from it. We're sending the love down the well. Root cellar, shelter, and tomb. All those kind of suck. Let's take shelter. Let's take shelter and... should we just start running an experiment straight away? Unlock all the doors. But the thing is, we don't really have a blank book. So, still water, tints, blank books. You can pop it in the fountain. But pop what in the fountain? We never pick up any books. Except the coupon book, maybe. Coupon book? Really? I don't know. Blank books. Laboratory. Yes, connect. Blank books. Still water. Set up an experiment. Okay. Bypass a lock or security door. Eat an apple. Next 10 times you view your map, lose 10 steps. And then... Ooh. Gain a star. Permanently add a gold to your allowance. Or gain 1 key gem or dice. This is going to be controversial. I'm actually going to say permanently add 1 gold to your allowance. Because gaining the stars is not actually the limiting factor here. The spiral of stars is... observatory activations, right? So I'm going to say permanently add 1 gold to your allowance. What do you reckon the odds are that we could do today without looking at our map? And then, right at the end, let's go and gain 10 allowance. Yeah? So do you know what? Let's cancel that. Because these are now locked in, aren't they? These options are now locked in. So we're going to wait till the end of the day. And then we're going to come back and do it. That's big brain play there. That's big brain play. So right at the end of today, so our objective is to try and finish today with more than 65 steps. And do you know how we're going to do it? We're going to see if we can spawn a silver spoon. So I'm going to pick this up. Pick that up here. Shops, please. And I think we're Banner of the King for shops as well. Yeah, and we're gonna see if we can find silver spoon. Brilliant. Job's a good one. Den, library, wine cellar. Den is a good opener there. Over on this side. I think wine cellar over mail room, to be honest. Ding, ding, ding. If it's coat check, we'd take it. We'd take aquarium, for sure. Now, we actually have to go into aquarium to get the star, don't we? 149 is our star count currently. Kitchen, parlour, wine cellar again. Let's take kitchen because that's a really good spot for kitchen. Observatory's great. We don't have our telescope yet, but let's get one observatory down, and that's just going to link to aquarium, which is a little bit sad, but it's okay. Add a word spiral of stars, then gain 1 key and 1 gem for who knows, for each something. I don't know. Let's find out. Trophy room will give us extra. Club sandwich for a straight 15. We will take it. +5 for every red room in your house could work really well with the aquariums, to be honest. But yes, we'll leave that there. Come back to that. Because if we get silver spoon, cooking with gas. Gift shop's good here. It's a shame there's nothing like super late game you can get in gift shop. Well, the weird thing is, the super late game thing you get in gift shop is the blue tent memos. But, like, 70% of the blue tent memos are things you would know by the time you buy the blue tent. So, like, let's say I'm a little bit disappointed. I'm going to coat check, right? Partly because we can then go and use observatory straight away. Partly because I think it'd be hilarious if this run actually ended on rank 3. Given that we just spent like probably over an hour. I haven't actually checked how long we were doing that. So for full disclosure, I didn't have the game open whilst we were doing that. Like, maybe that's kind of obvious. But yeah, I've just been recording myself fiddling around on Miro for the middle part of this episode over the course of several days, doing like bits and pieces. And then I've just fired up the game, I did the introduction, and now we're doing the main part here. So, but yeah, the Miro bit of this episode, I don't know, that's going to be really long. I haven't added up how long it was. Here we go with Spiral of Stars and Inkwell. Yeah, add 1 gem for each. Oh, okay, no, Telescope doesn't add a star, it just activates Observatory for a second time. Man, yeah, Inkwell's like real... Oh no, we're sheltered in aquarium. Oh, that's a waste of our ability, isn't it? Good thing we got the stars to redraw if we need, right? But yeah, we'll take another aquarium. Oh, it's going to be sheltered again. So we're kind of wasting that ability a little bit. But we are gaining the stars. Yep, hallway. Hallway sounds good. Okay, down here we can have... let's take Parlor, because having the gems is always going to be handy. Handy gems. What do we have today? The top statement on the white box is true. The gems are not in this box. Exactly 2 statements with the word true are false. The gems are not in this box. Both statements on the white box are true. Both statements on this box are true. Shoot. So there are 3 statements with the word true. Now here's the thing. The top statement on the white box is true. Sorry, exactly 2 of the true statements are false, right? So that means one of the top statement on the white box is true, or both statements on the white box are true, must be false. Both statements on this box are true, must be false. So if the top statement on the white box is true, this one must be the one that's true as a top statement, and both of these must be false. Which means the second statement here is false, that the gems are not in this box. And that means that this box is totally true. So this box is the totally true one, this box is the totally false one, and this box... Yeah, so I think it's this. Nice. That one wasn't too bad. That one wasn't too bad. Right, we have got one possible exit here. Boudoir for the dice, workshop for the item. Boudoir for the dice. Also gives us a gem. Like with the dice and the stars, we can be pretty confident we're not going to get locked out, which is kind of nice. I would like to place dining room for sure, just to make sure that we are getting our steps up. Like the orientation kind of doesn't matter because they were all sort of the same. Dovecoat's nice, but we actually don't need to rotate these. So we will just put conference room down. And then we're good to continue heading north now. And at this point... do I take observatory here? Yeah, come on. We'll take observatory here. Let's activate our thing again. So we get 2 chests in the entrance hall. We get our thing. And we get add spiral of stars, then gain 1 key and 1 gem for each rank. For each rank reached. Brilliant. That's great. Okay. Very nice. That's gonna get us a lot of stars and gems. Alright. Showroom's pretty great. Can we get Silver Spoon? Can we get Silver Spoon? No, but we do get the ornate compass, which is pretty great. You're more likely to draw tomorrow rooms while drafting. Oh, it's a shame we can't get a reroll on these, isn't it? Like, ornate compass is pretty good, But I'm kind of tempted for us to save the rest of our money for food, to be honest. West Wing Hall here is fine. So, planetarium is kind of the next thing we want. Oh, this is a good point, actually. Yeah! Someone mentioned this, actually. Since the update, you can set the Royal Scepter when you pick it up, but you can also change the Royal Scepter once per day as well, which is kind of crazy, right? So, we want planetarium, so I think we can turn the scepter back blue. I don't think we need more shop rooms now. Take drawing room for the extra exit. Yes, and planetarium is definitely something we want to be looking into here. Would we redraw? Yeah, it's a free redraw. Attic for the items. There's no way to get the silver spoon, except for, like keycard could prove to be useful. Okay, compass, gem, the TNT, magnifying glass, the handle, that, and a metal detector. So, yeah, so once again, actually, we only have one exit. So, okay. Our thoughts once again turn to books in still water and what that's going to refer to. Oh yeah, if we find the pool room and pump room, then, you know, let's get these drained again and have another look, shall we? Oh, yeah, I'd forgotten about that. Sheltered Starfish Aquarium. Isn't there any point to launder anything right now? Not really. Mechanarium will only have one door, right? I say redraw here. Yeah, pantry. Pantry's gonna have a bit of... Oh, should we have gone for library? There's no point being shy around the food now. 'Cause we've got, planetarium. Perfect. Yep, gonna take planetarium because it's a touch rarer than the others. But yeah, what do we get? It's Memora Guiding Light. Starting tomorrow, each planetarium will contain one ivory die. Wonderful. And the secret garden key. That's going to spread food through the house. So let's go and use that because we have the conference room laid down already. So that's a good opportunity to get food. Yeah, these major keys are still an open question for us. Is there any point making anything? I don't know. I'm not so sure. Classroom, mechanarium, breaker room. I haven't got the key card yet. So taking classroom that direction is a little bit of a risk. Mechanarium, though, is only going to have 2 exits because I've drafted 1 workshop. I think we take classroom because you can draft new floor plans We've got Inkwell, blah, 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 and if it happens to be locked, then we secret garden key right now. So that's good. Sledge. I guess technically, yes, we could still find quest bedroom, which makes it worth trying to get into the antechamber. So we'll still make sure we go and do that. As I say, right, we don't really go and speed run these drafts and then call it a day, right? Just for the sake of it. The whole point is, part of the core philosophy of this game is that we enjoy the journey, not the destination, right? And if we enjoy drafting the house, we enjoy drafting the house, yeah? That's all good. The critical thing is that we're not in a rush to do anything, really. Vault, garage, and workshop. Yeah, we'll take the workshop. Bear in mind, if anything happens where we end up in a dead end now, like that, actually. Ah, shoot, security door. That actually is going to end our run, isn't it? Yeah, that's going to end our run. We've got no more drafts here. So, thankfully we made it to rank 8. So we eat in the dining room, we stuff our faces in the kitchen and in the conference room, and hopefully... Oh, do you know what though? There's 4 chests in the entrance hall. So let's make sure we also do that, right? And then we could well end our day. Is it worth walking back to Planetarium to end our day, or would we prefer to just get extra allowance? Probably we're just getting extra allowance, right? We can eat all of these now because there is no chance of getting a silver spoon. So we can eat that. We'll eat this. Have a bit of those. We can... Yep, that's fine. This is fine. We're going to crack open the 4 chests here. Keycard might be in them. No. Unfortunately not, so no last minute reprieve. Was there... Did I remember a chest in the wine cellar? No. No, it was a pile of dirt. Okay. Right, to the kitchen then, because we have plenty of aquaria. So we will grab the tomato soup. That gives us 15 steps. And load up on the bananas. So this is going to give us like 10 allowance, maybe 11 allowance. But yeah, but that is going to be the end of today's run. I don't think it's worth using the steps to go back to Planetarium. I think I'd rather have the allowance. Because, as I say, we're limited with Spiral of Stars on the number of observatory activations we get, rather than on the number of stars that we have. And we've got Spiral of Stars and Inkwell, and to be honest, is there much benefit in going a lot further than that? Like, what happens when you get to 200 stars? Are you basically getting Spiral of Stars, Inkwell, and you can then get another 49 benefit. But what happens when you get to 200? Don't know. I guess maybe we'll find out, because we are gathering stars pretty swiftly with all these aquariums now. Right, we're going to get 11 activations out of this. Do you know what, though? If we look at our map 3 times, we unlock all doors, don't we? So actually, is that worth doing? Is that better to do that? I don't know. Would we rather draft? Or would we rather have the guaranteed allowance? I think we'd probably rather have the guaranteed allowance, right? So let's get into the laboratory. I think we'd rather have the allowance, because it makes a big difference when you can afford like Master Key and Emerald Bracelet in the same run. So continue with experiment, permanently add 1 gold to your allowance, 10 times you view the map, combine those, start the experiment. Here we go. Are you guys ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Can I stack it as long as I don't lose the steps? Huh. It's the next 10 times you view your map. Fine. Got us, Tonda. Never mind then. Never mind. Well, the well. I mean, that's pretty much going to be it, right? Is there anything worthwhile doing with these last 5 steps? Probably not. 1, 2, 3, 4. We need to check our telescope. No! No! 3, 2, 1. That was really I think I'm going to need to go and have a lie down after that. Mate, we almost lost our telescope. Right. This telescope is going to be the key to us getting the Spiral of Stars sorted out in half the time. So we've got to keep that. We've got to keep that. But that's going to bring us to the end of day 99. My friends, it's time for us to call it a day right here. A quick draft, but I hope you enjoyed us working on that cipher. Still water, tints, blank, books. Library, bookshop. Not really sure what to make of it, to be honest. So, things we can do with the water. You've got the pump room, the reservoir, the kitchen, the well, the aquarium, the pool, the watering can, the greenhouse, Did I already say the well? And as far as books go, you have coupon book. You got the books in the bookshop. Books in the library. I don't know. Coupon book seems maybe the most obvious one to try. Like, it's the only book that you actually carry with you, right? I mean, the watering can, you could take the water to the books, wander around the house with our watering can, take the watering can to the bookshop. The bookshop has got like a little table of books just sort of sitting in the middle of the room. Or the library. There was that random CCTV of Mary in the library. Although, do you know what? I don't think it's going to have anything to do with Mary, because this letter, which is from Herbert, is talking about his mother set this up. And wait, hang on. Was his mother Clara? No, I don't think she even was she? I'm not sure. I need to double check the family tree. Or was his mother... Because there was the other lady, right? Orave. Was it Orave? The one who actually owned Mount Holly, the one whose name is on the deeds. But it's her puzzle. So it's entirely possible that it has absolutely nothing to do with Mary at all. Or Herbert. So yeah, the CCTV of Mary in the library is probably just not relevant. Kitchen. The kitchen's got water in it. I might have already mentioned that. Book nook. The nook. Yeah, the nook's got books in it. It's got a little stack of books on the side table next to the chair. Okay, let's say we're going to have a think about getting a coupon book. Next time we find security, let's see if we can put coupon book in as a special request. Let's see if we can find a coupon book, and then we can take the coupon book to probably the well, I guess. That would probably make the most sense. Because what difference does it make if you take it to the well or if you take it to the pool? Or if you take it to the reservoir? Water's water, right? That feels like that would be one that you could stumble upon, though. Because the coupon book is like a fairly... Like, it's not a rare item. It's a fairly common item. Like, it's not common. But it's like, it's common enough that wandering around with a coupon book in your inventory, if you got close enough to a swimming pool, you'd like stumble onto a thing accidentally. Is it more likely that actually because the watering can is a super rare item, and actually what we're looking to find is a blank book, and we bring the watering can to the book. But what book's blank? I've never seen a blank book here. What book would we be going to? The obvious candidate would be the book inside the tunnel. The one inside the blue box. Although that's a bit of a curious one as well, though, isn't it? Because that book was written by Mary, wasn't it? So a book that's written by Mary is not going to have anything to do with a puzzle that was laid out by Sinclair's mother when Sinclair's brother spent a lifetime trying to solve this puzzle, and Sinclair himself spent 30 years trying to solve this puzzle. Is it? Because Simon's like 15, right? And the blueprints, the red prince, the book, ain't that old. So that can't be anything to do with this puzzle. And it's not going to be Mary's first editions in the tomb, because again, written by Mary. Is it going to be something in the library? Is there a book that we can get from the library that's got blank pages on it? I don't know. Episode 100 next time round. That's gonna be a bit of a thing. But it's no time to get nostalgic right now. It's no time to get nostalgic. We'll get nostalgic next week. 99 episodes in. Gradually, I feel like we're getting better at this game. This has been Day 99, Mount Holly Garden Shopping Centre. Thank you so much for watching this episode of Blueprince. If you enjoyed this episode and you're enjoying this series, do hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, consider supporting the channel on the Patreon if you'd like access to these episodes a week early. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you so much for your support, and thank you so much for 99 episodes. We're hitting triple digits next time. I will see you there. Bye for now.